So, ang dami nating parts here from Brian kakabit dun sa kanyang Miata. Bagong bili niyang Mazda Miata NE. Yan, nakakahilo sa dami. Kauna-unang customer ko sa shop na maintenance lang. Pero mukhang walang magawa sa pera. Maintenance lang po yan, hindi po tayo nag-overhaul. Yan yung makina niya. Yung mga upgrades, pero majority of the parts are just maintenance parts. Yung upgrade lang na napansin ko is yung, so far sa nakita ko, is yung oil pump na upgraded. So unbox natin to ngayon at tingnan natin isa-isa, at para ma-organize ko na rin para so kung anong sunod-sunod na kailangan, lalo na unahin ko yung sa may engine para mabuo na namin nila yung engine nya. So meron siyang dalawang clutch kit. So wag daw ikabit yung unang pinadala niyang clutch kit. Ito yung pangalawang pinadala, kanina lang dumating. Saka itong package na to. So XCD clutch disc. Hindi ko alam kung OEM spec lang or something different. Yung mga gagamitin na hindi related sa engine, I mean sa pagkabit na ni LG sa baba, dito ko ilalagay sa baba. Since nasa engine stand yung engine, hindi ko ito makakabit yung mga clutch na to, not unless may baba ng LG. So pressure fit ng XCD. Racing clutch to, I think medyo upgraded siya. Not sure, pero parang makapal yung diaphragm niya. So dito kasi makikita yun kung mas malakas yung force, stronger force ng clamping force ng pressure plate. Ulan. Yung isa bawas na. So ito yung trunk lock na may provision for trunk release sa loob ng kotse. So si Brian, pinahiram ko lang ng ganito kasi papalagay siya ng clutch cable sa isang Miata niya. Ay, clutch cable, ng trunk release cable, pero yung version ng trunk lock niya is walang abang para dun sa clutch, sa trunk cable. So hiniram niya yung Japan surplus ko. So this is yung kapalit daw. Ang pinalit niya sa akin, brand new. So ang galing, no? Pinahiram ko ng Japan surplus, pinalitan niya ng brand new. Ito yung gauge thermostat, coolant thermostat valve. Tapos yung pin for the thermo switch socket, so papalit ng thermo switch socket. Yung rubber plug sa likod ng rubber plug at the rear of the intake manifold ng Mazda Miata NE. So bakit siya may plug? Ito kasi yung abang for the automatic transmission version. This is where it gets its vacuum. Yung para doon sa vacuum modulator ng automatic transmission. So since for manual transmission na Miata, naka-plug lang siya ng rubber. So ito gagamitin din ko. So meron isang lalagyan, wala na naman, malang mga gamit nyo. So separate ko lang ito. So gagamitin engine related. Ito yung nakakabit na yung thermo switch socket, thermostat, coolant thermostat valve. Dito lagay natin dito since kakabit na engine, oil filter, kahit engine related, separate ko. Brake fluid, grabe naman brake fluid. So STP brake fluid, no? So red line gear oil, 75W90. So hindi lang siya basic maintenance yung ginagawa ni Brian. So upgrade din talaga ng mga fluids and some parts. So ito kasi usually balak niya kasi pang karera. Nabanggit sa akin sa messenger na pang-cut niya yata. Gear oil and differential oil. So Castrol engine oil, so 10W40. So Castrol 10W40 synthetic engine oil. Steel braided brake lines, no? Steel braided brake lines, ganda. And also steel braided clutch line. So engine support, so aftermarket engine support, IL Motorsport hardware engine mounts. So, aftermarket talaga yung engine mounts niya. So, hindi to ordinary. So, alisin na natin sa box. Kumakain na ng lugar. So, drive belt. Isa lang itong drive belt, dalawa. So, nakakalito. So, coolant tank. Bago. Grabe. Lahat talaga, pati mga speedometer, cable. Grabe, no? Basta kahit hindi sira. Mabibili pa na yung speedometer cable, wala yung akin. Wala yung yata ko dito. Hood release cable. So, ayan na. Coolant tank. Original Mazda. Actually, halos lahat naman ang binibili ni Braille, puro original Mazda. Speedometer cable, tapos hood release cable, that for the engine rebuild. So, sa top down niya, striker. So, nakalagay dito striker. Pero ito yung sa may top part ng top down. So, yan. So, ayoko muna tanggalin sa plastic. Siyempre, hindi pa na may kakabit. Magagasgas lang. So, not engine related. So, PCV valve grommet. PCV valve grommet. Tatlo. So, babawas lang tayo ng isa. Original Mazda rin. Parehas to sa lahat ng Mazda. Hindi lang Miata. Except the RX-7. Very, very flexible talaga siya. Unlike yung mga, kahit Japan surplus. Yung mga Japan surplus sa makina, hirap pa rin bunutin yung ganito. Lagay natin dito. One piece only. Palalagay sa box na to yung mga sobra. Meron pala isa na nakahiwalay na. Sana ito na lang ibinuksan ko. Pero hindi ko naman nasira yung plastic nito. So, okay na din. Sabi natin itong... So, ito, mga injector O-ring. Mga sobra-sobra din. 16 pieces. Si Braille parang auto-supply. Auto-supply ng mga genuine parts. Sobra-sobra. 4 lang kailangan. Only 4 is needed for a 4-cylinder engine. Pero, meron siyang 16. Sinek ko muna yung itsura niya, kaya sa likod ako tumingin. So, kukuha lang tayo 4. Let's check for the part number kung parehas. Talagang individually packed pa, no? I'm getting 4 only. Balik natin yung sobra dito sa main plastic bag niya para hindi magsabog-sabog. So, PCV valve. So, gagamitin. Injector grommet. 4 na sa per pack. So, gagamit tayo ng isang set. So, sobra din dito. Ito yung sa upper part. Ang injector spacer. 1 set din of 4. So, ito yung injector grommet. Ito yung injector spacer. PCV valve. Sama sa assembly ng engine. So, grabe. Pati yung pinaka-spacer ng rail to intake manifold, bumili din si Braille. So, para sa akin, hindi siya wear and tear component. Pero na lang kung burara yung mechanic. Pero dahil bumili siya, kakabit tayo ng dalawa. So, per rail, sa Miata, dalawa lang. So, standard din to sa ibang Miata, sa ibang Mazda engines. They're just the same. Based on my 24 years experience, all engines ng Mazda, basta EFI, basta may rail, isa lang tong spacer na ito. It's made of plastic, individually packed. 2, 3, 4. So, bumili siya ng 4 pieces. Let's check the part numbers. Sa itsura, solo ko na yan. Sobrang tagal ko na gumagawa. So, ganyan siya. So, we're using 2. Sabi natin 2. So, gumagaya na ako na sobra. Sobra is 2 injector spacer na plastic. Sobra sa O-ring injector, PCV valve grommet, 3. So, ito yung isang drive belt. So, alternator belt, and here's the compressor and power steering pump drive belt. The Dalawa na yung thermostat niya. Dala siya ng thermostat. Ito yung thermostat nung dumating yung car. So meron na namang thermostat na dumating kami. Sabi natin itong sobra. Coolant neck. Ito yung nagdudugtong doon sa lower and papuntang radiator. Separate yung hose kasi niya. Engine related. Pero hindi doon sa assembling ko. Doon na siya pag nasa baba na. So may sticker. Pressure coastme.com. So upper radiator hose. Genuine Mazda din. Ito mga coolant hose. Yung mga maliliit. Ito lower radiator hose. Ito sa heater core hose, dalawa. Ito isang part din ng lower radiator hose. Kasi ang lower radiator hose ay dalawang piraso. And linked by a steel tube yung kagaya kanina. So ito, doon na rin to sa baba. So ito, ikakabit ito 1, 2, 3, 4. Para yan dun sa BEC valve and dun sa IEC valve. Yan. 2 for IEC valve and 2 for BEC valve. So even the hose clamps, walang magawa si Braille. Hindi naman siya wear and tear component. Pero gusto niya brand new. So we have a total of dapat to 6. 2 for upper and 4 for lower. So meron pa lang akong 3 dito. So meron tayong mga small for sabi ni Braille wala pa siya nung rubber plug sa likod. So, ito kasi yung unang dinala niyang parts. Meron naman. Ito yung rubber plug doon sa likod ng intake manifold, at the rear of the intake manifold. This is the provision, vacuum port provision for the automatic transmission vacuum modulator. So, I'm sure they are of the same part number. Ayan. FPA 713104. So, nakalimutan ni Miguel. Sa dami niya ng parts. So, sobra. Lagyan natin dito sa box ng sobra. Pumps also for the heater core ay bago. Dapat meron siyang core. Ito for fuel line. So meron din siyang for fuel lines. So check natin again yung large, yung pinakamalaki is for the coolant hose, which is we have 3 coolant hose, 1 for upper, 2 for lower. So each hose should have 2, so 6 dapat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, kompleto. Gagamitin. And for the heater core, there's 2 heater core, 2 clamps of course for each. We have 4 here. So, sakto. For the BAC valve and the serve out, and for the idle valve, mga coolant hoses na maliliit. We have it here, the 4 ones. So, syempre, 2 hose clamps each. Diba? So, we have 8. Hindi siya dapat yung double. Pag yung double na, parang double sprung clamp, it's for the fuel lines. So, pag coolant lines, dapat yung single sprung. So, double fuel line. So, isa lang yung nag-double. So, kompleto naman. 8. Kompleto, 8 for the coolant line for the BAC valve and the idle valve. All these parts nandito sa taas, kakabit ko ngayon sa engine yan. So, for this one, the fuel line, single lang, isa lang siya. So, ito lang bakit. Next is this one, Iridium plugs, DKR6 version, heat range 6, spark plugs, thermostat housing, thermo switch. So, thermo switch, since engine related, since engine assembly here na related, sama na rin siya dito. Lower radiator, lower coolant neck, upper coolant neck. Ito yung cover sa likod ng head, rear cover for cylinder head, dahil the engine na Miata is originally designed for the Mazda 323. They transferred it to the front, the upper coolant neck, the thermostat housing. So we just cover the rear, but there's a port for the coolant line. Yan ang gusto ko sa unboxing, kumukonti yung nasa harapan mo. And to organize the assembly procedure bago ako mag-start. Valve cover gasket. Uy, ang galing. So Braille even included the timing cover sa rubber insulator or rubber gasket. This is for the mid timing cover. So this is the rear crank oil seal. Still all Mazda genuine. Main crank oil seal. Main front timing cover gasket for the lower cover. The gasket also for the top cover ng timing cover that surrounds the upper radiator, upper coolant neck. Oil pump gasket, still genuine Mazda. Water pump gasket. Upper timing cover gasket. One side pa lang yun. Sabi na nga ba eh. Kaya hindi ko na nilinis yung intake manifold gasket. Of course, meron siyang brand new. Exhaust manifold gasket. Bypass pipe O-ring. Meron din siyang, yan, this is the proper way to pack sa delivery ng head gasket. Ang backing niya is made of 1/4 plywood. So hindi talaga ito magbe-bend. Protected yung head gasket. So ito yung trial na hindi natin kailangan magpalit ng head gasket. Kung once na sealed pa rin, hindi pa nakatikim ng overheat, hindi naman para palitan. At saka we can examine the degree ng corrosion from an area ng engine. Masisilip siya kung heavily rusted na ba yung coolant galleries ng engine. So, syempre, magre-relate yun sa head and the block. Pwedeng may affected area na. Kasi as much as possible, we don't shave the head. Lalo na if your approach is steel OEM, diba? We don't shave the head. And upon examination sa engine, nakikita ko na yung coolant galleries have very minimal rust. So, the more reason you don't need to replace this head gasket. So, sobra. So, lilipat natin dito lahat ng mga sobra niya since hindi kakasya to dun sa unang box na nilagay ko. So, meron siyang valve seals. Ngayon, kung magpapalit siya ng valve seals, kulang na lang overhaul na to. Top overhaul. So, we have 16 valve seals. I have to verify this sa kanya if talagang gusto niyang palitan. So, oil pan gasket, oil pump gasket, strainer, speaker, oil pan gasket. So, meron niyang front and rear. So, this is yung sinasabi kong kulang dun sa upper timing cover na rubber gasket. So, kompleto na siya. So, meron din siyang brand new na rear cover gasket for thermostat housing gasket. Ito yung 2 pump shop oil seals over sa timing plate for that surrounds the upper neck gasket for the water pump, connects to the lower coolant neck. So, hindi natin lagay yung gasket. And let's transfer all the sobrang parts. So, this is the timing components. So, let's remove it out of the box now. Since I'm going to install it already after this. I'll show it later during the install one by one. Meron siyang kasamang spring na rin. Yung tension spring ng tensioner. Dalawang box na lang. Secondary clutch, clutch lead, primary clutch master, front transmission oil seal, and rear transmission oil seal. So this is the clutch in Mazda. XV but not a racing version. So we're still gonna use the release bearing here. So I'm gonna prepare it here. And the pilot bearing. The release bearing and the pilot bearing is not included. Isa dineliver kanina. Release. may kasama siyang guide. Ang dami na rin naman. So, we're gonna use it here. The grease also. Drain plug for the differential, the transmission gasket sticker. So this is the last box. High tension wires, NGA blue. So water pump gates, and here's the boundary racing oil pump. So that's it. Whew. So I'm going to arrange all the parts here according to the assembly steps that I'll be doing in the engine here, not to miss a part during the assembly. Here's also the dipstick na brand new, pero naka-install na siya doon sa engine. So let's open the water pump gates. Water pump. So we have a genuine metal water pump gasket, and the included sa gates ay puro paper type. So we're gonna use the original Mazda na genuine. This is the genuine metal, and this is the paper by Gates. And there's another one. This is the genuine metal by Mazda, and this is the paper by Gates. But we're gonna use this rubber here, the insulator, because it's not included dito sa set na binili ni Brian. So here's the water pump. So we have this boundary racing oil pump. Boundary pumps made in the USA. So it's a Mazda Miata billet gear. So it's the gear of this oil pump is made out of billet steel. So it says here, there's a note. Please place the crank seal of your choice in before installing. So here's the oil pump. So there's the included O-ring, boundary, record of assembly, and certification.